Hey beautifuls, it's Thursday and it's plant day. I tried to do all of my plant maintenance on Thursdays because it's also the money day. So these are plants that I took out of my hydroponic system that I have in the kitchen. It's I had two Thai basils, another type of basil that I harvested, and to make room to get some lettuce, not lettuce, but I'll do half lettuce and half tomatoes. So I'll get the tomatoes started in the hydroponic system and then I'll move it once it sprouts. But you see how much how long this root system is? It's absolutely crazy. So I actually cut off all the plastic topper. I don't try to detangle the roots from the lower piece of plastic just because it'll kill the plant. I've tried that before. Not so great. So I've got some fertilizer. I've got some organic dirt. And then there it is. I'm showing you. I'm leaving all that intact. I'm just going to take the top part off and then I'll stick it in the dirt so I know what kind of plant it is. And there you go. So that was two that I actually started in the hydroponics. I probably should have replanted them earlier. The water was low, so you can see the leaves at the top of this plant are a little dry. So hopefully with the transplanting, they're going to get the moisture that they need and soften up. And now I am on to the next plant. So this is the snake plant, or the mother-in-law's tongue, and my granddaughter has just abused the hell out of this. Poor thing. So I'm going to try to find any pieces with like a root system that I can transplant. Look at that, like just rotted. So I had to get rid of that. I'll try to salvage that. The soil below is not that bad. So I'll try to salvage that. And there was like one other piece in there that I end up trying to salvage. But this larger piece to the left has taken root pretty good. So I'm going to leave it in here solo and just add a little bit of plant food and some fresh soil. And then those were the pieces that I transplanted. I'll see if they'll take root. I also had a piece that had some roots, so I added that. I brought my money plant out, as you can see. Gave her a little more dirt, a little bit of fertilizer. She's probably going to need a new pot soon. I left them alone. So I'm thinking about naming all of my plants. And then writing their names like on a little stick or something and sticking it in there so that they can really vibe with their names. And I am going to actually start charging the plants, like the soil, with the goddess codes. So I'm going to be sticking the goddess codes into all of these plants. And you see in the back, I've got mint and basil. Soon I'm going to be doing more on here where my microgreens and stuff are. So this is my Astro system, hydroponic system. And 7 come in a box for the tomato plants. So I decided to go ahead and put 4 in because occasionally one of these don't have seeds or the seeds has fallen out of the pods. So I went ahead and don't mind the mess because I was putting food in the water. I have some parsley over there that hasn't really sprouted big enough to repot yet. And then I'll just put the little domes over it and be done. And then I've got lettuce pods on the way. So one of the last things I do on plant day is wash out my bamboo bottles, rinse off their roots, give them some fresh water, get them started. And then I have 2 rows of Jericho. And so I clean theirs. Those are the cuttings from the plants from earlier that I think will sprout roots. There's my Rose of Jericho. Give it a little bit of a shower, clean off all of its roots, and then I clean the bowls, get everybody back where they belong. I left my other plants on the patio to get a little bit of fresh air. I'll clean the bowl. And so for the Rose of Jericho, I use bottled water only because that keeps the mold down. And so now I'm done with plant day. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments.